I accidentally made $20,000 to $30,000 online without even knowing what I was doing. No business plan, no strategy, just pure instinct and gaming obsession that somehow turned into real money. It all started with buying my first gaming PC with my gaming content that I was creating, and I was clueless about monetization at the time, but somehow money kept coming in. And that translated me into doing dropshipping in Brazil, and that scaled it to Africa, and it allowed me to have business knowledge to do the business that I am doing today. The crazy part is that I was doing everything wrong according to the gurus. I was not doing funnels, split ads, I was just solving problems for people and taking their money. Years later, after helping my cousin make $1,000 with only 800 to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I decided to reveal this unconscious pattern that most people completely miss. And today, I'm breaking down the exact same mindset that allowed me to do 30k across multiple countries and different platforms, so you can do it consciously instead of unconsciously, just like I did stumbling around. So it first starts with the unconscious success pattern. So most people think that they need a plan to make money online, but I wasn't even trying. I did the opposite. And you can see this through my timeline, from buying my first gaming PC to lately helping my cousin make $1,000 on YouTube. And the evidence is that I first bought my gaming PC, then used the money that I made from that business to drop shipping, escalated my drop shipping business, and then right now recently helping my cousin make $1,000 on YouTube, and funded some of my travel trips with my online Wi-Fi money. And the problem is that most people follow the traditional path. Most people think that they need to learn to earn. They need to watch tons of courses to start making money online, but that's all a lie. While you're consuming courses, while you're learning a lot of people are passing by, taking the opportunities that were meant to you just by taking real action. And the real job mentality is killing your entrepreneurial journey, because you don't need to learn anything, you just need to go and do raw start action. And imagine this, picture your trips being funded by your online money, picture you're buying your MacBook, buying your stuff by your online money. Picture all of this. It can all be possible if you follow the unconscious method that I did, and then you can start applying consciously to your life and to your online journey. So the first step to break down the unconscious success method is follow energy, not money. So my first gaming channel that allowed me to buy my first gaming PC was coming from something that I like it to do and I was good at, and then that become profit. When you're doing what you like, or even what you're good, what has a good energy into you, you are allowed to do it for a longer period of time compared to other people who need to force themselves to do it. And if you can do that liking, you have more hours, and more hours mean more reps, and more reps means you will get better at that compared to anyone else. And if you're the best at what you do, money will start to come in. And that's what happened with Judd too. With Judd, all we worked on was he's starting to make consistently beats, and then he can start posting beats and start to earn money online with it. And what I realized is that he likes doing that. He likes creating beats, he likes being in that creativity flow. He has a good energy doing that, and that compared to most people who need to force themselves to do that, he had an advantage, and that's why he was able to make it faster, and that's why he was able to create the job online that he is doing today. And if you're doing something that you are energized with, you won't feel tired, you won't feel that burnout stuff that people like to talk about. And that's what's happening with me. With all the business that I've done, I've realized I had more success with the business that made me feel more energized. I didn't like drop shipping too, therefore I had a less advantage, but in the business that I feel more energized, like content creation, they allowed me to have more reps, more time practicing and doing that compared to anyone else, and these allowed me to have a huge advantage. So make sure that you are doing something you're energized at. And I'm not saying you to follow your passion, I'm just saying you to make sure that you're good at what you're doing and you like what you're doing, because if you don't like what you're doing, you're just going to get into a much difficult journey that it will be harder to get out, unless money is your priority and you should get a 9 to 5 job, not going to this journey into online money. And the second pattern that I noticed was geographic arbitrage. And geographic arbitrage means playing your online game in advantage to your location. That means I was doing dropshipping in Brazil while I was in Mozambique, and if I was doing dropshipping in Brazil, that could allow me to travel anywhere I wanted and do everything I wanted in the world, because I was receiving in a much valuable coin compared to my country coins, to my country currency, and that allowed me to have more freedom in my country and during the world. And over time, I was able to pick that business model, the dropshipping strategies that allowed me to make money in Brazil, and I picked the same strategies to Mozambique, and that allowed me to repeat the same stuff and make money on autopilot on Mozambique without doing any effort. And that means geographic arbitrage is spotting business opportunities in other countries, if you are of course from third world countries, and pick the same business opportunities and pass that in your own country. And that allows you to earn money internationally, and that allows you to also earn money in your country's money, and that will allow you to multiply your money and do it on autopilot. That was I was able to do. And not only that, talking about geographic arbitrage, I'm gonna talk about Project that is also from Mozambique. He's making money in dollars, which is higher currency compared to my country currency, and then he can pick the same business model, pick the same bits and pick the same stuff, and then copy and paste to Mozambique, and he will make money on autopilot. And try to think in terms of geographic arbitrage, because it will allow you to have freedom, travel anywhere you want, and have power over your country. If you are from first one country, then there's nothing really much you can do about this, unless you can start thinking in countries that you can replicate your business and learn in both currencies, like in your one currency and in other countries. Just thinking about in terms of geographic arbitrage allowed me to make more money and to take more advantage over the people who only do it in one country. And then the third thing that I noticed, the big pattern, was solving problems. I was doing this unconsciously, but when I started doing my gaming channel, I was solving problems for kids in Africa that didn't have a credit card and the parents weren't willing to help, because a lot of parents in Africa were skeptical about online stuff and they would think that they would be scammed or things like that. So I proposed a business stuff for them. I said that I will buy stuff for you and you will send money with a certain percentage, and everything that they needed to buy online, they went through me. And it was a great business opportunity because it allowed me to solve people's problems, and I was earning money through the power of not having a credit card with percentage. And I made so much money from this that it was allowed me to fund my dropshipping business and make money online. And that's what I would recommend to you to pay more attention to. Like, of course, you won't be finding golden opportunities like this to solve problems, but you will need to research the people that you want to help and not guess their problems. You need to research, see what they're struggling into, and then later on you can offer a solution. What I would recommend to you is not to guess people's problems, but search a solution. Don't try to guess, don't try to solve a problem that they don't even want to solve, a problem that it's hurting, that it's burning, they have a burning desire. That is what will give you money, solving problems that they are really much desiring to solve. And before going on to the fourth pattern, I want to remind you that I'm building a skill community where I'm helping creators grow their personal brands through leverage blueprints that I use to monetize my brand at 300 followers and help other people monetize early too. And not only that, you will find other people in high quality networking from people that are already making 10k a month with YouTube and people who are making 10k a month on school, and you will find golden opportunities such as for yourself for networking and to improve your journey overall. The link will be in the pinned comments and the link will be also in the description. Moving on to the fourth step, the people that I've helped and I myself focused on one thing mainly, that is we prioritize action over analysis. What happened with people is that they want to feel ready to start something. I didn't wait till I felt ready. Josh didn't wait till I felt ready, and we worked on the stuff before we were even ready, before he was even ready. And that's the beauty of things. Like, the more you wait to be ready, the more you will procrastinate, or the more you wait to be ready, the more you analyze. Is maybe it's a sign that you don't want to do that business because you're kind of like forcing yourself to do that business. And if you notice that you need to force yourself to do some business, it means that that business isn't for you and you should move on to the next that you won't have to force. Of course, sometimes you might be lazy, so you need to start to push yourself a little bit. But if you can start a business and you think you're a procrastinator, it's not. You just have no interest in doing that business, and that's the harsh truth that you will need to accept. Once you start prioritizing action over analysis, you will see that you will find answers and you will start to spot opportunities and problems to solve, and that's where you will start to make money online. And while I'm finishing this video, here's what I want you to do. I want you to pick one thing that you want to do and focus on that thing for the next 90 days. Just don't overthink, just act. Focus on that thing, don't focus on changing that thing, just put massive focus. And I want to recommend the video that I did about online gurus, and I talk about one source of information, so you will start applying the rule of one source source of information, and then you will start to apply to your business. And if you do need any help applying this, you need any extra steps to start to applying to your life, like a much unique guide tailored to you and your problems, I will leave a training down below where I go in depth, and I will offer you a free consultation calls to go more in depth about what you're struggling and what you want to fix. And this is only serious for people that do want to improve their life and do want to make money online. And you can find it in the pinned comment and in the description below too. Only click into these links if you are serious about making money online.